at my right is our next guest.
Legend in the house.
Wow.
Radio legend.
Ross.
Vancouver radio legend.
Man.
DJ Alibaba
What
in
up?
the house.
Hey, what up, what up, what up,
DJ
what up?
Alibaba.
Yes.
Man, did I really walk up into a Do the Right Thing film
Hell
set?
yeah. Yo, for real, I never thought of that.
I'm like, man, I walk up here, man, it's Do the Right Thing up in here. Nice. I'm feeling it. I am feeling it.
Right
You
onto the
know?
streets.
Yeah.
That's right into the streets, bro.
Oh my God.
Yo,
we have
welcome.
so much to
Love it.
cover. We have
Yeah.
so much to cover.
Hey, been a minute. It's been a minute.
You know, and you like started your career out on the radio, right? I
Yeah.
mean, and like now it's changed. So much has changed since then.
Yeah.
What
Well,
do you think? Like,
we know why.
Well, yeah, we do know why,
like,
right?
don't you just feel like it's? I mean, you've seen it all, right? I mean, you started in radio, and
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, I actually, you know, we started with the socials. You know, starting with the parties with the socials and stuff before they
Right.
would even play black music on the radio.
Yo,
You know,
try.
and FYI, all music is black.
Hell
Okay,
yeah. Hey.
if you look at a sheet music, the notes, what color are they?
Black.
Thank you. All right, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Root.
I'm just saying, just keep it real.
Yes.
Okay, just keep it real. But
Yeah.
yeah, you know, we just did the private parties because that was the only place you could hear urban music, hip hop, R&B, reggae, dancehall. It's the only place you could hear it was, you know, in halls at first, and then finally we got into the nightclubs.
And so, how did you do that? I mean, what
White
did
people
you
started liking hip hop, and then they had a
Yeah,
club,
right?
and they allowed us to play the music there.
I actually
until they
keep-
figured out how to make money from us, and we got kicked out.
Hey, to keep it real though,
Ooh, did I say that?
it was somebody, it was a person that, you know, Caucasian, you know, persuasion that
Okay.
actually said, yes, we will rent you a hall. Because
Okay.
we couldn't even rent a hall. They wouldn't even rent a hall, even if we paid them. They wouldn't even let us
They
rent
wouldn't
it.
even let Maximus Clean rent a hall.
You know?
if he said anything about hip hop.
Right, exactly.
And so, and when you were on the radio, you were, you know, the station that you were on. I mean, you
Yeah.
guys were the only station that
Yeah.
played hip hop music,
Vancouver's first urban radio station.
right? I mean,
The black radio
huge.
station.
Yeah. Kinda.
That's exactly what it was called.
Yeah.
It's the black radio station.
Yeah,
so we
it was
don't know if
called
we wanna
that.
Advertise on.
You know, well, I mean, the funny thing is,
black
like,
station.
the funny thing is, everybody on air was of color. Everyone
Yeah.
who wasn't was not.
Oh,
And
interesting.
so it was just, you know, there was a little bit of a divide there, but, you know, just a little inside scoop.
Yeah. No, yeah.
You know, but it was all good. You know, it was all love. We had fun.
But it's facts.
It gave us an opportunity to, you know, branch out, you know, and actually expose the music more so to Vancouver as well, which is what led to, you know, now, you know, you hear a little bit of urban music on the radios now. So, you know, I'm very fortunate to have that era, be part of that era.
You were huge in that era. I mean, even like the nightclubs and stuff like that I worked at, and you know, you were a huge face of, you know, those years of the '90s, and you know.
Yo, it was.
I mean, of all
a face
times.
in the name.
The
a face in the name for like when for me, how I see it was like there was a certain amount of people who were involved in the movement.
Right.
And it was like, you know, Jay Swing. Why the reason why we're
Yeah.
even sitting here.
Swinger.
You know what I'm saying?
Swinger, what's
and,
up?
you know, big part flip outs, the G-Man and Risks,
Yep.
the Kilo C's,
Yeah.
the Checkmates, the Concises, everybody who was kind of just around that whole era
Yeah,
from
Ease.
MCs to DJ
Rest in peace,
hell
love you.
yeah. You know, Maximus Clean,
Yeah.
you know, Ray Hawkins, there was a lot. You
A
know
lot,
what I mean? Eric
yeah.
Fair. There was just a lot of dudes.
Everybody took an opportunity to lay a brick. You know, everybody took an opportunity to lay a brick in the foundation, right?
That's a great way to put it.
And that's what we're standing on today. And even today, you know, we all stand on the foundation, stand on that foundation that of the bricks that were laid prior to us. So all the new school DJs coming out, just realize, you know, there was sacrifice, okay, blood, sweat, tears, lost rent money. You know, like just investment into what we stand on today, and that would not have happened had those sacrifices not been made.
Like,
You know?
you didn't have social media. You
Nah.
didn't have like.
You had your feet.
Yeah.
Bro, you
You
could
had
barely
your feet and your hands. Be ready to go fly some cars. Straight jacket, and make sure you put it on the door handle. Don't put it on the window,
Yeah.
because they'll be like, whoosh, whoosh, gone.
For real, you have to put it in the door
I
handle.
don't like this guy.
I'm
Bye.
just saying, straight up, you put it in the door handle, you might have a chance of them just picking it up and putting it in the car with them. You never know. You know, it's strategies.
That was the truth, though.
You know, oh, for real.
That was the
You
truth.
can't just be out there handing out flyers. But yeah, no, we did a lot. And then, the nightclub scene came along, and then my first break into it here was the Starship.
Yep.
Starship Nightclub. So I did that. And shout out to Michael Robertson. He's the one that really was the catalyst for the Starship Nightclub. And I remember we did our first contest, our first talent show, and the Ragamuffin Rascals won it.
Yep,
they
the Rascals.
Did it. Rascals won it,
Yep,
First one we ever did, yeah. So,
Van City Muscle.
yeah, it was it was good. I came here in the warehouse. Dave's first white dude I ever seen playing hip hop.
Yo, I saw him not too long ago. I was trying to figure out where the fuck that was again.
Yeah, he's on the island now, living in a palace. On the beach.
I bet. I just saw him. Last time I saw him, was it at the thing that you guys
Oh,
were
at that
doing?
Soul Train.
Soul Train,
Yeah.
You like
yeah,
that
we was
segue?
doing Soul Train. Yeah, I like that.
Okay,
Thanks.
Yeah, no, I thought
Too
you
bad it ain't there no more. But
caught
yeah,
that. You caught that.
they cut that one. Yeah, we just got cut there. So, looking for a new home.
But I wonder why.
A new spot.
Here's my thing. Over and over again, and I'm not saying that this is the reason, but I see over and over again, after a while, something's become successful for a business, then they feel like they can do it without you.
That's exactly what it is.
And the problem is because you got new cats coming in and they just want a night, so they'll do something that's similar, but they're going to change it up a little bit and think that that's what the new shit is. No, bro, the vibe is not there. The essence is not there. You're not feeling the music. You're playing the music.
Right.
People are saying that this is the music that you should play.
That's the number one thing. Don't just play it. You got to feel it. And
music's like the number one thing why people go to places. I mean, come
Absolutely.
on, look how successful Slow Jams is. It's because of the music that they play. Nobody else plays that music.
Yeah, but you feel it though.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a passion, right? So without passion, it's just just things are just out there. But when you put passion into it, it doesn't matter. It's like in DJing. You could have 3 DJs play the exact same songs. One DJ you'll be feeling them, and the other 2 you might be listening to them and hearing them, but you ain't feeling them. Right.
It's an
so
energy thing,
it's an energy thing, and one thing I've always prided myself on is that, I roll in love and positivity. That's how I roll. Right. Period. I just roll in love and positivity. So when I'm spinning, I'm not the best DJ. I'll be the first one to say that. There's DJs out there to mash me up in a heartbeat. But at the end of the day, I love what I do. I'm passionate about what I do. And my passions are God first, people second, music third, and sports fourth.
Oh, here we
Niners.
go. Here we go.
Oh, my God.
Big game tomorrow. Big game tomorrow. And if you know anything about the 49ers, we are faithful. We are the faithful. I'm just saying, okay? We going up in there. What?
Y'all had to be faithful. Y'all had a good-ass run for a long time. No more Joe Montana.
Hey.
Got young. Had
That's
nobody.
okay. Hey, say what you want.
Nobody. Like,
Hey,
I they had.
I tell you this. Hey, if Beast Mode could come back, bring back some rice-a-roni.
Hey,
I mean, you might as well bring them back. Beast Mode's coming back.
But
Why
nobody
not?
wants to undercook rice.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot, that's
Nobody
the
wants
goat.
to.
He's the
You
goat.
know what?
The
You
goat.
know what? Here, I'll be 100% honest with y'all.
Yeah.
I love the Seahawks, but I have to say on a level of football and skill,
Yeah.
the 49ers are a team that us as 49er fans we need to be fucking worried about.
Yeah.
And I will
Yeah.
say that
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they're one of the only other teams that I see in this league that can either demolish you or
Yeah.
you're going to have a really good game against them and it'll be very close.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
only thing with
Well,
the-
we only lost 3, right? And so by a field goal, one play separates us from undefeated. So that's really what it comes down to. One play.
But we won by
Oh no, I give you that.
I mean, it was a happy Thanksgiving. Don't get me wrong.
Hey, you know what? It was all good. You can have that one, you know.
Here we go.
And people keep talking about way back when the 49ers, way back. Hey, we got 5 Super Bowls. When you win 5, you can sit back and chill for a while.
Okay.
Wait for everybody else to catch up. So,
Yeah,
okay. But
I
anyways,
feel
all
you.
right.
Okay.
Anyways,
All
I feel you.
shout out to E40. What's up?
Hey.
Faithful baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back to the Seahawks.
All right.
No.
I'm joking. I'm just joking. So
Yeah,
you are
man.
avid football fan.
Oh yeah.
And,
From the Bay. I grew up in the Bay, so. You know,
I love the Bay.
Yeah, I grew up in the Bay, and Crest and Beverly. I grew up in Beverly Hills.
I love that
East
place.
Vallejo.
Honestly,
you know.
every time I've gone there, I've had hell of a good time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Just the people there are so dope.
Oh,
too.
they get hypey.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
They get hypey. Be careful though.
And you went
Be
from
careful.
there.
Just
Well,
be careful.
yeah.
You went from there to Winnipeg, right?
Yeah, I was in Winnipeg. That's where I always say, Al Lamons was born in Texas, raised in Vallejo, V-Town, California. But DJ Alibaba was born in Winnipeg.
Okay.
Because I remember way back in the day, and I know you're gonna remember this as soon as I say it. I got this mixtape.
I can't
I
wait.
lived in Edmonton, and I got this mixtape.
Edmonton, wow.
Right? We lived in
Yeah.
Edmonton.
Yeah.
And I got this mixtape, and I used to rinse it, and then I moved. I moved.
Could you break down rinse?
Rinse means I played it over and over and over and over and over and over
Yeah,
and
in
over.
the wash. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
So,
Break down these terminologies.
so yeah, we have to break down the terminologies for y'all.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, this dude is dope. This DJ's dope. And it happened to be DJ Alibaba.
Yeah, word.
And I come to Vancouver, and then it's like it's in the whip. I'm playing this because he had a number of tape mixtapes that came out.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So I had the volumes, and they were in the whip. You know, when you had
Oh,
the
yeah.
cassette the cassette case where you put all your cassettes in. So I remember you put it in and be like, "You're listening to the underground surround sound."
He got the
studio
twang. There you go.
with
Live and direct.
DJ
Yes.
Alibaba.
He got the twang.
Did it have that at the end?
Oh yeah.
In the beginning, middle,
And
and
the end. That was it. In the beginning, in the middle, at the end, and people were, and I said, catch you in full stride on the flip side.
Done.
You know?
And then you
like,
have to
boom.
turn to side B. You have to go
Yeah.
to side B.
Boom.
Catch you in full stride on the flip side.
Yo, yeah.
And you turn
yeah.
it over.
Oh, I'm like, hey, I'm dropping 12 inches all up in you.
Yeah.
That was it.
That was- yeah.
Straight 12 inches.
Yeah.
I was dropping 12 inches straight up, right?
Yo,
No
and
doubt.
trust.
That was
So
how it went. That's how it went.
It's one
But-
of those moments where you're listening because mixtapes back then were far and few. If you had a good DJ mixtape,
Yeah.
you were cussing out my man because he didn't dub them fast enough to get it to you. Because motherfuckers just started to make money off of you.
The dub.
So you would actually have to look at the cassette case and be like, nah, this ain't the original, cuz.
Yeah.
Because the handwriting is different. The handwriting is different
You
from
know
the
it.
songs on the back.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep,
Because that's
yep.
when DJs used to write out every
yeah.
song. They used to write it out every
yeah.
song inside the
Man,
jacket. Of
Chantel. Shout out to my daughter, Chantel. Chantel did all the writing for them on the
Okay.
underground tapes.
Okay.
She did all the writing. Thank you,
Okay.
Chantel.
Chantel.
And
That's
you know
how we
what?
had to do it.
I was telling her,
I love
hey,
Chantel.
I
got the
told
CSI
Chantel, I
shit.
was like, hey, you should thank me for your penmanship.
Hell yeah.
Okay? Because she had lots of practice.
We had to sit back. Like literally, I would look at the new one and the old ones. I'd be like, okay, yeah, this is the authentic one. This is the
yeah, right?
the good one.
Hey,
You bring an old tape, so when homie gives you the new tape and he tells you it's the original, because
Yep.
when I got the original was from a homie from Winnipeg.
Mm-hmm.
The original, I was like, yo, can you get? Yeah, I'll just grab him when I get back. And I know Al. I was all right, cool. And then I was like, so every other one after that, that's how you had to forensic the shit out of a mixtape back then to know that somebody didn't dub it when they got home.
Right.
Okay.
You got the
Right.
Kid Capri ones, you knew that, you know.
Yeah, right. You already know.
somebody-
Hey, here's a funny story though. I was down at Bonzer, and a homie came through. You know, I was rolling with him, and he's like, "Hey, man, can you swoop me back to Surrey?" He's like, "All right, cool." So we hopped in the whip, man, and next thing you know, he drops on these beats, and so I'm listening to the beats. I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I dropped this beat, you know." Boom, I heard the mix. I was like, I said, yo, man. I didn't want to jump the gun, right? So I waited for like 2 more mixes. And I knew what was coming. I'm like, hey, yo, dude, hey, man, that tape's dope, man. Where'd you get that? He goes, oh, man, this dude in New York, man, he made it. I said, stop lying, dude. That's my tape, man. I ain't trying to hear you. I ain't trying to hear you, dude. Talking about this dude in New York. I'm a Cali homie, West Side till I die. Telling you.
Oh,
That's it.
busted.
Talking about straight up New York. I was like, nah, homie, we don't roll that. Nah. And then I told him what was coming up next. He's like, for real? I was like, I'm telling you.
Cats
okay.
were doing that back in the day.
Dub.
And cats would cut out where your drop
They
was at.
dubbed my
and
voice
and
out.
and
Oh,
they
man.
was like,
That's what made me mad. I'm like-
And then they would
like-
start the song back after they
Yeah.
cut where they cut it out.
Wow.
They cut me
The
straight, cut me
struggle.
out. Straight cut me out. Straight
That's
cut me out.
the
But you know
struggle.
what? People didn't understand at the time why I always talked on my tapes. And at the time, you know, there was no social media. you get no love from the radio. You get no love from people in general, just no support. So the reason I would talk, because that was the only way I could promote myself.
Yep.
Right?
Okay.
So I would talk in the beginning, I would talk in the middle, and I would talk at the end.
Okay.
Right? And that was the only way. I'm sorry, dude, man. If you're going to buy this tape, you're going to have my voice
gonna-
on it because this is
That's
what
smart.
it is. You
That's
know what I
really
mean?
smart,
Like,
yeah.
I got to promote myself. You know what I mean? So, and that's what happened. And that's how I got my name out. And, you know, and people knew who I was because I talked on all the tapes. You know?
Real spit.
Straight up.
If I didn't know who the I was like, this is some good music.
Right.
I'd have just been good with it. I'd have been good with it. You know what I mean? But that was the first, my first real introduction to, like, and other DJs. I was already working in the music industry and as an MC in Edmonton and coming over to Vancouver. And then that was Groove 92. Groove 92. And it was like just me, everybody you're like, wow, Rascals before they blew up.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Cats like Al, Saul Guy.
Right.
Like so many people.
Yeah.
Just because
Before-
all the record labels were out here.
Yeah. Before anything happened, we was just regular people struggling, trying to make it.
music.
And the thing is, we was just, we didn't do it for money.
We did it for the love of
We did
music
it for
and hip
passion.
hop.
That was straight up. We did it for the passion of hip hop, for music, for people. It was to share. We share with everybody, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, we're not worried about the money, we're not worried about this, and we just sacrificed our time and a lot of time.
Yeah, and
like
then,
a lot of time.
Then you get a woman, and then it's about the money,
right?
Because you got to pay the rent.
You're going out again.
you got to pay the bill.
Did you make any money?
Well, because the transition means it
I don't
becomes
know
a
what women
full-time
y'all
job.
talking about.
It becomes a
Times
full-time
have
job.
changed.
Now you,
Times have
Brent.
changed. We
Yeah.
make our own money.
Oh, look at her.
It's
Okay.
more,
Hey,
it's more about where are you going to?
Yeah, okay.
Listen,
Hey, we stand down on that one. Okay.
Moving on.
Yeah. You know,
Moving
all
on.
the female listeners right now, they just stood up. What?
Yeah.
What you say?
That's why I'm here,
Y'all
guys.
keep your 90s shit to
That's why
yourself.
I'm here.
There you go. Hey, you keep
Old
us in
niggas.
check.
Oh, you old niggas, just keep your shit to yourself.
The
But
OGs,
yo, back in the days.
right? For real.
You know what I mean? OGs, you
Okay.
old gangsters.
Gangsters, right?
I've only been doing the radio with him for, let's say, 3 or 4 months now. So is there any advice you can give me in the sense of, like what?
Be natural. That's it. Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Be yourself, and when anything that you're speaking on, just be passionate about it and keep it real. Don't sell out to, say like Sleeps was talking about the radio. We could be politically correct about it because there's a lot of things, but he was on the inside. I was on the inside. I was the only brother in the boardroom twice.
Right.
Like there was not even like Slim wasn't in there, EJ wasn't in there, and they had the family. I'm not going to list names or nothing, but the family, the founders, that the financial backers,
Yep.
In there, and they invited me in there. Because I was a good one. They liked me. I
They
I
could
had
get
that
information
it
from
factor
out of you
and
and
blah
how
blah
to-
and
how
this
to
and that.
get
But
to
you
the street.
paved
you
the
know.
way, man. You've paved the
Hey,
way
I did
for
what I
so
could,
much shit.
I tried to do what I could, and if there was one thing I could say that I'm really proud of with my DJ career is that I always put other DJs on. Always.
that's how, yeah.
I
That's
always. Sleeps, you know me, man. If you ever see me DJ, and I always DJ'd with 2 or 3 other dudes, I had six DJs at F.U.B.A.R. And I
that's
still
true.
had DJs
Yeah,
mad
that's
at me.
still true,
I had
yeah.
DJs hot, mad. I'm
But
like,
that's the
dude,
way it
I got
works.
DJs. I got 6 dudes on already, and I'm paying them.
Yeah,
and
but
there's times I
that's-
went home and I didn't get paid. I make sure everybody got paid, and if I didn't get paid, I'm always the last one to eat. But if I said anything, the thing I'm most proud of is that I always try to, give somebody an opportunity because opportunities out there were limited,
Yeah.
few and far between.
Yeah.
So I had a platform to be able to, say, hey, why don't you come and spend over here? I'll pay you. And that was the whole thing. I will pay you because people want you to spend and don't want to pay you. It's like, hey, no, you know what? You come over here, spend. I'm not going to pay you large, but I'm going to pay you. I'm going to pay you well, right? And you're going to have a platform where everybody, F.U.B.A.R's was, man, that was the lick, man. Everybody, man, I can't wait. What we did at F.U.B.A.R, you couldn't do it today.
No.
Oh man, we was doing best chest in the West competition,
Hell yeah.
and the booty shaking
I was there
competition.
every
They get filthy.
Cats is
You
there
know?
every week.
You know what I'm saying?
Talking about, yo,
So-
Al, for real, I gotta wait online. Yo, that shit about to start in like 5
I know,
minutes,
right?
man. I said, for real? Okay. Oh, you got, okay, cool.
I got you.
I recall a F.U.B.A.R at Funky Planet too.
Oh yeah. We did
Yeah,
F.U.B.A.R. Yeah, we did.
yeah.
We did F.U.B.A.R. pretty much at we did Funky
Everywhere.
Planet, Madison's, Richards.
Yep.
We did one at Mars.
So are you doing F.U.B.A.R now?
Cheers.
What's going on with that?
Well,
Are
what I
you-
do with F.U.B.A.R now is you know that we've matured. You know,
We've
Grown-
moved forward.
grown
we've
and
grown.
sexy.
moved on.
Right. Well, we do charity work with it. So
Okay.
Vera, my partner right here, my business partner, Vera, shout out, Vera Jean.
Vera.
Yeah, so she keeps me straight, right? She keeps me straight, right? So we do charity events. We raise funds for Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Okay.
So I do a golf tournament called the F.U.B.A.R Golf Classic, and last year hole number 9 had steel pan on the hole. Nigel, I'm doing the New Year's Eve with Mello at the Hilton.
Okay.
Right? Nigel's doing the dinner, but it was funny because from that event that Nigel came out and was beating some steel pan for like 5 hours. Okay, he's out there beating pan, and that, let me tell you, those Jello shots out there were, whoo. I was like, man, where's the Jello? Where's the Jello? But anyway, we was out there, we was having a good time, right? And Mello saw the video on that. He's like, hey, I should get him a New Year's Eve. He hit me up. He's like, boo. I was like, yeah, get him up, hook him up, man. So you know, but that's how things happen, you know. Like when you work together with people, someone will see something, or someone else. The next, it's networking. So
Networking.
this person put that one on, that person put that one on, and boom. You know, and it doesn't matter who does it, you know, because it's not about me, it's about us.
I feel
You know?
like, and I feel like when I was growing up, I was always networking. Like I was a social person,
Oh,
which
yeah.
worked
Oh,
to
hell
my
yeah.
advantage
Oh, yes.
because I knew everybody knew me.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like, okay, you know, and like being in the nightclub industry
Yep.
and stuff like that. And you're speaking on like, you know, always giving people a platform and stuff like that, and helping other people. That's what it's about, is like, it's not always about you and what you're doing, right? It's like, if you can help other people and you can bring that into like your brand, then that's fantastic. That's what
Yeah,
you should be
that's
doing.
right.
Like, you know, your focus isn't about the money. It's not
No.
about you know, and you've
Well,
also
I don't know about all that now.
no, but
Well, we want to
Al's-
get paid, but still.
Shit.
But
you know.
Al's had he's been in the fucking game for a long
Yeah,
time, and
for a
you're
minute.
still in it, and you'll be in it forever.
That's
And
right. Hey, when
right?
I
It's
I
about-
leave this earth, please put me down with 2 turntables, a mixer, and a mic. And I don't want nobody crying. Ain't no tears. We're going to party. I ain't lying. If you cry, I'm gonna wake up and slap you. I'm telling you. I want to
I might
party.
cry a little
and
bit,
drop
but-
below some underground surround sound studios. Drop some of that bad boy,
I'm
you know.
so excited about this. This is so.
You know,
great.
one thing I always remember about you when you were working in the industry, 2 things, okay? One is, Brett, you were always positive. You always had a positive spirit. So you in the radio industry, that's just a natural. And 2, you always had a smile on your face. And that was a good thing. You know, so
you never seen her
positive.
screw face?
Positive. Well, I ain't never seen. Oh, I didn't see the screw face, but I'm just saying, for the most part, though, you know, when she's out there,
99.9.
yeah, yeah, but that 0.5 boy, woo, you know.
But I always
Starts
hook
with-
people up in the
Yep.
club.
Right.
I
Oh, yeah.
always,
You did.
I'm like,
You always had love.
no, and still to this day, people know like they can hit me for anything.
Yeah.
Like on a Friday night, I have 3 people. They're like, "Yo, I need to get in." Da da da. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. I make 3 calls, 3 text messages,
Right.
done. You know, like
Well, when we got your email right away, Vera, tell you, man, I just smiled. I was like, oh, hey, Britt, what's up? Like right
Yeah.
away, I just instantly got this warm feeling, right? We don't always do that with everybody. We know how that rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? Sometimes, you know, I get an
Sometimes you
email
look
and
at
people, I know, people hit me up and I'm like, nah. Vera be like, what you think? I'm like, nah.
no, I
I'm
know.
good.
That's
We'll
why
pass
it's
on that
such
one.
a.
I'd be like,
Pass on
yo,
that
for
one, I'm
real,
good.
dude, that weekend
have
I got
you
my
here?
period, and I
Yeah.
don't think I can come out that night. I'm already feeling the cramps. I can feel the cramps coming right now. But I'm going to holler at you if anything changed, though. For real.
So that's how you.
Yeah,
treat
right.
Huh?
We
That's an
know
OG, I guess.
Yeah. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm really happy to be here though, man. Thank you guys for inviting me. I'm you know,
No.
it feels good
It's
to go
long
down
overdue. I think we talked about it a few times, and
Yep.
then schedule-wise, it was just like, okay, and then
Right.
we kind of, but it's worked out. This is perfect.
Oh, perfect
We're going
time.
into the New Year's.
That's
Of
right.
Do you have a
course.
New Year's resolution? Because I want to get you on the tables for like a good 10, 15
Yeah,
minutes.
before we
Alright,
get,
yeah.
yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta get you on the turntable.
Yeah, no, you know what?
One word.
I'm trying one word change for me. That's my word. My word
Sounds
changed.
like Vera's word.
No, she knows. She's the one word. She's the one word girl. She's like one. Well, we pick. We go to the same church, right? So Relate Church. Shout out to Relate in Surrey. We go to the same church, and so that's how we met. We met in Bible class, and so
Amen.
every year we have we pick a word for the year, right?
Okay.
So this past year was a connection for me, and here we are. It's transformation for her, right? And next year, moving forward, it's gonna be change.
I think mine's gonna be money.
But why is it? But why do you
This
think
year is
people
gonna
wait
be
until the
money.
new year to make change? Or why can't you make change now?
You can make changes anytime. I make
I think
changes
it's-
daily. I make changes daily, but it's a focus.
Yeah.
It is a focus, and it's also it's pointed, and we're also going into a new decade.
Right.
So it's not even
guys,
just a
can't
regular
you guys feel
year,
the
right?
energy of the decade though?
You know
Like
what
the
I'm saying?
2020 shit is some other level shit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can feel it.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
I feel
man
like-
up,
A lot of
woman up.
things.
Yeah.
I feel like when it comes to this New Year's resolution, it's just the way we've been programmed. Like in New Year's,
Yeah.
everybody does this thing. Oh, in 2000, whatever, or 1990, whatever, you're gonna do this. But now in 2000, if you look at 2020, I think more over the last few years, we've all realized as artists all started to kind of embrace, even just how with everything's changed. We're starting to even understand our energies and chakras and everything else and all that.
Yeah.
Where we all start to go, you know what? I'm gonna start making that change now. But my biggest change will be on January 1st.
Yeah.
You know,
You want to go into it. You want to go into the New Year right? And New Year is always it's just a mark. It's just a mark. Whether it's taxes or whether it's change. Whatever
Why
it
you
is,
gotta bring
it's
up
just a
taxes
mark.
for, bro?
I'm sorry,
It's
bro.
positive.
I'm sorry, man. I'm
you talking
sorry,
about some
man.
positive shit.
You know what? I
Talking about
know.
positive shit. You gotta remind me.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
My last quarter.
That was a crash burn. That was a crash
For God's
burn.
sakes,
I'm
do your
playing.
goddamn taxes. Do you need to make a
What are
phone
you
call for
talking
you?
about? It's like January 11th is my year end.
He's like Wesley Snipes.
No, my accountant don't play. My accountant does
Same
not play.
complexion and everything.
My accountant don't play. She already been on me from like 2 months ago.
Oh wow.
Like so
Yeah.
that way when it comes to then, it's minimal stuff I gotta give her. Minimal.
Yeah. But no, it's just a mark. That's all it is. And every day is an opportunity to do better, no matter what it is. So that's how I look at things. It's you have a mark here, a mark there, whether it's a birthday, whether it's a an anniversary, whether it's a new decade,
morks all
new year.
over the place.
You know what I mean?
A lot of morks.
Yeah.
You got a mork here, mork there.
Yeah, right? That's a different mark.
Totally different mork, but
That's
there's
a different
morks
mark.
everywhere.
But yeah, no, it's I'm looking forward to the new decade coming up, and hopefully things will be bigger and better, and it's all I'm just still doing what I'm doing.
And so, what are you up to now? Like, can you tell us where are you on Fridays? You're out in
Fridays
Richmond?
I'm in Richmond, the Flying Beaver.
Okay.
And, it's bumping out there. It's nice. I do right now. I do more. I don't do the nightclub scene straight up. Right?
Because you gotta. Don't you feel like for me, this is my first New Year's Eve in 15 years. I'm not working.
Oh wow!
Okay?
Wow!
I'm gonna be in bed
Nice.
before the goddamn 12 o'clock goes, okay? First of all, and
She'll be out there going,
Yeah.
keep it down.
But did you find it hard? Did you find it hard?
Your motherfuckers.
Shut up.
Did you find it hard to let go of that though? Like
Yeah.
and move on?
You know
'Cause
what?
I feel
Yeah.
hard.
I did it.
It was hard for me for a little bit.
I did it for so many years. It was, sometimes you can get lost in
Changed.
that identity too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Right.
Oh, I did.
But I tell you what, when I got rid of the nightclubs, and I had a hell of a year. One year when I got let go, I had some personal issues going on with my family and things. Went through a divorce. My kids, we weren't speaking. I got fired from the radio station, and this was all within like a 3-month span. And let me tell you, that Christmas was the loneliest Christmas I ever had in my life. I didn't go see anybody. I didn't go to nobody's house. I didn't do nothing. I had the blinds shut, doors shut. I was in the house. And I literally got on my hands and knees and just started praying because I didn't know what else to do. And I was at my wit's end. I was at my end. I didn't know what to do. And I made a change. And in that moment, I said, you know what? I'm going to rededicate my life, and I'm just going to try to live positive. And I'm just going to have faith. in
That's a
in
big
the
one.
future. You got to have faith,
That's a
right?
big one.
You got to have faith. Sometimes you may not see it, but that's what faith is.
And
You know,
faith
you
in
don't
yourself
see it. You
and
got to
that
have faith.
When you look at all the things that you accomplished prior to that, I mean,
Right.
yeah, okay, things are ending, but there's
Yeah.
going to be so many more new things that are going to come, right?
And I had
now
no
it's
idea.
like focus on business instead
Right.
of the club stuff, and that's where I'm at
Right,
because I'm
right.
like I'm done with the club because there
Right.
ain't no
Oh,
money
yeah.
in that shit no
No,
more.
no,
You
no,
know what
no,
I
no,
mean?
no,
Like,
no, no. You know what? I do the bars, lounges, and corporate events.
Yeah.
I like the corporate checks. Those
yeah.
are nice. You know, but I do bars, lounges, and I VJ.
they always
I do the
overpay.
video DJ thing.
They
You know what
always
I'm saying?
overpay. You're like, hey, we don't have much, guys, but we'll give you $3,000 for 3 hours. Hey, and you know what? We'll give you open bar tab. Hey, bro, I'm already saying yes. But I'm just
I
listening.
give you an open bar tab and you an open bar tab
And,
regularly.
Right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
for that, Britt.
You're welcome.
But yeah, no, it was it's that's where I'm. So Fridays I'm in Flying Beaver in Richmond. Tonight I'm in Milltown, in South Vancouver.
Okay.
Right there at the marina.
Okay.
And Sundays I host football. So tomorrow, big game. I'll be hosting at Guilford Station Pub in Surrey.
Okay.
So all the Seahawks and Niners, the Niner Empire. Let's,
I literally want to sit here all day. And
You know,
talk.
if, hey, you know, if
I
have
just-
you ever
there's so much.
Googled Seahawk? You ever Googled?
No, I never had
Google
to.
it.
Never had
Go
to.
Google it. You know what comes up? Osprey. You know what an osprey is? A little 4-inch bird. It's about this big. It's like a budgie. It's like a
Really?
budgie. Yeah.
Interesting.
But I like it. I love the logo when they try to change it and they put the eyebrows down. It's a mean budgie. A mean osprey. I was like, wow, that's good. That's good stuff. Hey, when's that lease up for that 12th man name, by the way? Because you got to pay that lease, right? I'm just saying, okay. No, anyways, keep it going. All right, let's keep it going. Look.
What is a 49er?
I love it.
Got
Gold
him.
miner.
Right, give me
Gold
some,
miner?
baby.
Gold miner.
Give me
Gold
some.
miner?
Yeah, gold miner. He don't know about it.
Gold in the West,
Yeah, that's up here. He don't know about gold.
I knew what the fuck it was. That's all I had.
I love it. I
Still
love
a mean bird on the jersey.
Yeah, well, it's
And the
okay.
logo.
You know what though? I get a Seahawks
I
love.
pray to
I
God
do give them love though.
tomorrow we beat your guys' pump up.
Well, I don't-
'Cause
I don't pray that.
promise you. The amount of doo-doo talk.
Oh, yeah.
Like next week, I'm going to bring every Seahawks thing I own. I'm going to just have shit hanging. Just to do shit. I'm going to
Yeah.
just go buy shit. Just to have shit. I'm going to go over the border to buy more shit.
Hey, so check this. I went down to the Seahawks game a couple years back, and so I'm in the game. So 49ers won. Okay, so 49ers won.
Liar.
It was a tight game, but we won.
lies.
Okay, so anyways, next day, my home, Tony B. Tony B used to be down the Cube down there.
Okay,
Tony,
yeah,
Tony.
yeah,
Okay.
Cube 93, right?
Yeah, Cube 93, right? So he was down there, and so anyway, that's my homie. That's like my brother. So I went down there, and he didn't have no Seahawk gear. So I was like, 49ers won. I walked past the Seahawks store, and it was like, everything 2 for 1. Buy one, get one free. I was like, oh, this is perfect. I walked up in there, straight 49er gear, my 49er Santa hat and everything. Merry Christmas! Everyone's like,
Quiet as
oh, God. I said, hey, question. So I see a sign outside of buy one, get one free. She's like, oh, yeah. I said, you know what? You should just give it away free, period. Just get rid of it. If you buy anything, you should be able to buy a little necklace, a little emblem, and just give away everything. What do you want? I said, but you know what? I love my homie, because I would not be up in this godforsaken store unless I love my homie. So I'm here to spend some money, boom, and I want my 2 for 1. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So that was a funny story, but anyway.
We gotta get you on those turntables.
But we
right
have
now.
to. Yeah.
All right.
So,
hey,
yo.
much love. Thank you guys for having me. I'm
Thank
telling
you
you.
so
I
much
While
for
you
appreciate it.
coming in.
while you gear up on the tables,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? DJ Alibaba is gonna take over the ones and twos
Yeah,
for
do
about
a
5-10 minutes just to give y'all a little taste.
Little
Actually, make it 10. Let's make it 10 minutes. Give him 10 minutes.
We got Dino Archie coming up. He's a comedian.
Comedian.
He's got a show coming up at the Vogue Theater. So
Word.
he's next.
So we're
Shout
gonna
out
have him
Dino.
coming
Yeah.
up next.
In about 10 minutes, you guys. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
So right now, if you are not following him, please follow DJ Alibaba Vancouver
On his
Thank you.
Instagram.
Yep.
on IG, and you can
Got his
find
Facebook
everywhere
Live
else
going.
where you can find him and find out where Alibaba's going to be on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night.
Yeah. Saturday
And,
love.
The Saturday love.
Sherelle.
There
Thank
you go.
so much.
Thank you. Thank you
Yes.
for
So
having
much
me. I
love
Thank
appreciate
you.
for
it.
Long
man.
overdue.
Thank you. All love.
Appreciate it.
All
Thank you.
love. Respects.
Going into
respects.
the new year.
And
Come
y'all
back.
doing your
Come
thing. Yeah,
back.
right?
This
Going
is
in
just-
right.
You know what I mean?
Going in right. That's
And
what I'm
anything,
saying.
you obviously know you got keys now to the building. So
Oh, yeah, all
anytime
up.
you need anything, that just for us to just shout out whatever you're doing, please,
Word.
please let us know.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Respects, man. Respects. Appreciate that.
Hollywood North Radio.